One of our first stops on our extended RV trip was Lexington, Virginia. I had no clue as to what to expect. I'd never even heard of it. However, we saw so many beautiful and interesting things while we were there. So for your viewing pleasure, we decided to compile a list of our top 5 places and or things we enjoyed while we were there. Hope you enjoy, and let us know what things you enjoy if you've been to Lexington, Virginia before.
Well, we're in Natural Bridge State Park. I'm kind of trying to figure out, it says pay fee. We went to the visitor center, and it says that the visitor center itself wasn't open till 10, but it keeps saying you can pay the fee up here. We're kind of hoping to find a bathroom, but we still haven't found where you pay a fee. Hey, we're at Natural Bridge State Park. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but we are excited to go up and see what's known as the Natural Bridge here in Natural Bridge, Virginia. We're staying in the area for a couple of days, and what can you tell us about the Natural Bridge?
Natural Bridge was surveyed by George Washington. And
Legend has it.
Legend has it, and then later was purchased by Thomas Jefferson. You can read all about it right here.
We'll read about it to you later.
20 shillings of good and lawful money. That was the cost. I don't know what unlawful and bad money is, but it says good and lawful money.
The Monacan Indians considered this as a sacred site, and it says right here they called it the Bridge of God. So I guess we're getting ready to go see the Bridge of God.
When you get here, there's a huge gigantic building that says Visitor Center. If you get here early, that's not open, and it has little signs that you go down. So we actually have to climb down quite a few stairs before you find the place where you pay. It's $9 for adults.
I'm not looking forward to going back up them.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
Necessarily. Anyway, see you later.
Wow. Turn it on. Wow, is it this? Oh my God. Holy cow.
We definitely need to get a few pictures of that.
Wow.
That's amazing. It's 200 and something feet, I think. I haven't read all the facts, but anyway. Yeah, I'm not even sure that this video or any pictures we take are going to do it justice. It's amazing. Supposedly there's an amazing cascading waterfalls on up about a mile. We're going to try to make it, even us old men. Might take me more than 15 minutes, but maybe 30, 45, 3 hours. I don't know. Beautiful.
Okay, so we don't really know where this trail goes. We're gonna cross this little bridge. Wow, that's a lot of rock. Okay, so you can't go beyond this point. This is Saltpeter Cave. says Mr. Jefferson leased out this rock shelter for the excavation of deposits of potassium nitrate, which was actually made from bird poop, found from bird poop.
Hey, hello, this is Lace Falls behind me here. If you can see it a little bit, she can pan away if she needs to. But after a pretty good little walk, it's called a moderate walk, real good walk for old man. Doesn't take too long. We got up here and it is just beautiful here. So hope you enjoyed that footage.
Into downtown Lexington on a Sunday night. Not really much was happening. There are 25 restaurants in downtown, and there were a few open, but we'd already eaten at the Pink Cadillac Diner, so we just decided to walk around town. Downtown Lexington is both beautiful and historical. In addition to the restaurants, there are really cute shops and boutiques, places where you can buy food and antiques. There's many museums. There's many historical sites. We just kind of walked up and down to get some exercise. Then we came back the next day after our hike at Natural Bridge. And I highly recommend going to the visitor center and parking. You go in, they will give you a map of downtown Lexington, and a really nice lady outlined a walking tour for us. We actually did drive part of it, so we were tired. But it'll give you all the information you need of everything that you want to see. You can also take carriage tours if you prefer instead of walking. They also have biking tours. There's several museums. It's just a really interesting place. They have haunted tours at night. And one thing I did not know, Patsy Cline actually lived in Lexington, Virginia at one time. Who knew? You should go there. You would like it.
One of the things that you should see if you visit Lexington, Virginia is Stonewall Jackson's house. He was one of the most gifted military leaders in the Civil War. Notwithstanding General Lee, Jackson led his troops to victory over and over again. And when he died with friendly fire, many of the troops were probably disheartened, and it caused a morale problem. So visit this great man's house, and I think you will enjoy it. Also, you should check out the Virginia Military Institute. Before we visited Lexington, I only really kind of knew about VMI because I had a colleague in the military that attended there, and really liked this colleague, and so I know that he loved Virginia Military Institute. The first thing you notice as you drive through is just kind of some unique architecture. Obviously, it's an older school, an older place. I visited a few places, but never really seen anything quite like this. We thoroughly enjoyed our visit to the VMI Museum, plus it was air conditioned, which was nice because it was really hot. The museum has a collection of over 15,000 artifacts, including the hide of Stonewall Jackson's horse, Little Sorrel. You can also visit the George C. Marshall Research Library on the VMI campus. So it's kind of a don't miss it kind of stop. So if you're in Lexington, make sure you visit Virginia Military Institute.
At the Peak Cadillac Diner in Natural Bridge, Virginia. So we're hoping for a delicious meal. We were kind of worried about it being open, but it's open. It's about 6:30.
Peak Cadillac Diner had a pretty big variety of foods. We did kind of decide on sandwiches. Al had this amazing, I can't even remember the name of it, burger with barbecue and coleslaw on top, and I went with our waitress's recommendation of a Cuban sandwich, and they both were very delicious. Our second day in Lexington, we wanted to eat downtown. There are 25 restaurants downtown. A lot of them are very fancy. We wanted a little bit more casual place, and we selected Pure Eats. Pure Eats is well known for its homemade donuts that they make every day, and you should try one. They're delicious. And they also are well known for their locally sourced ingredients. In fact, the day we were there, the owner told us that she had picked up the beef for our hamburgers that very morning, and they were yummy.
Hey, hope you enjoyed this episode about Natural Bridge in Lexington, Virginia. We had a great time there, saw a lot of really interesting things, and hope you enjoyed some of our footage. I hope you'll stay tuned. It's been a while since we posted something. We kind of had a family emergency and it's kind of slowed us down a little bit, but we hope to have some new content out there every week to include the rest of our trip that we took, extended trip that we took, to include Gettysburg and perhaps some from the North Carolina Zoo and perhaps Charleston. So stay tuned, and as always, we'd appreciate it if you would like and subscribe and maybe hit that notification button so that you'll know when we post some new content.